Oh, wow. Finally got that video done. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but you know, at least it's done, and I can finally put it out for April Fool. Shit!
Hey, my name is SlobbyTheDong, and today we'll be taking a look at the Neca 2001 Godzilla. This particular version of Godzilla is from the film Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, or GMK for short. Movie title, more like put it in my ass.
Oh yes.
Now, for those of you wondering what GMK is all about, go Google it. What, did you expect a full synopsis or something? As if I watched this movie. Actually, I have. Along with practically every other Godzilla film. I mean, what kind of lazy dumbass reviews products from series they've never even seen? Or at least looks them up on Wikipedia. It would only take 5 minutes, for God's sake. Actually, GMK is highly regarded in the Godzilla community, receiving lots of praise from fans. I, on the other hand, think it's trash. I want to give a quick shout out to Toys R Us for having this figure when I went looking for something to review. This is a friendly reminder to support your local brick and mortar stores. You know, you don't always have to buy everything online. Sometimes it's nice to walk into a store and be able to pick up a toy and feel it in your giant man-child hands, you know? And with that kind of love and support, we'll help places like Toys R Us succeed and thrive and... Oh no. Anyway, GMK. So, essentially, Godzilla is brought back by the spirits of those killed by the Japanese during World War II. In response, 3 guardian monsters awaken: Ghidorah, Mothra, and Baragon, and they try to protect Japan. Now, there's a bit of a political subtext and some deeper meaning behind the film. Like Shin Godzilla. But Shin is actually good. But what can I say? I'm a big Shin fanboy. The one good thing I'll say about the film is Baragon, a lesser known, or should I say, shown kaiju. He's only been in 2 other films, and in the Godzilla franchise, he's barely gotten any screen time. It's really nice and heartwarming to see this good big boy Baragon finally get some well-deserved... And before you die of boredom, let's get into the review. The painting and the sculpting on this figure is awesome. The figure does an amazing job of capturing this Godzilla's frightening form, from his spooky eyes to his razor-sharp teeth, and even his bare belly. To be honest, I'm just not a fan of this design. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I know that they were going for a more serious look like Shin, but something about this form, I don't know. Maybe because they just don't go all the way with it. Unlike Shin, where they kind of pushed it to the limit. God, I love his design. But despite my own personal bias, I do have to say, the figure does a great job of capturing the look solidly. Speaking of solid, this figure feels very heavy. It has a nice heft to it. One thing that isn't completely solid is the paint, particularly the claws and bottom dorsal fins. The claws have some kind of orange detailing on them. One side looks fine, but then the other side looks like someone forgot to stop. As for the dorsal fins, most of them are painted wonderfully, except for the bottom. Why do all of these painters just give up at the end? Talking about giving up on life, the fins aren't sharp at all. No sweet release today, but the claws... Now that could pose a threat. Speaking of posing accessories, there are none. Head can look up that far, down that far. Oh, come on, who are we kidding? You didn't come here for that. Ball joint, up, down, ball joint, tight hinge, swivel, ball joint, hinge, swivel, slight twist, ball joint, hinge, ball spread, ball joint, swivel. Posability? It's okay. Now for some size comparison. Here we have SH Monster Arts Godzilla, SH Monster Arts Godzilla, SH Monster Arts Godzilla, Monster Arts Godzilla, Monster Arts Godzilla, Monster Arts Godzilla, Godzilla, and Godzilla. Trash! Overall, this figure is pretty good. This figure feels good and has some decent posability, but it's no SH Monster Arts. But what can I say? I'm a whore for SH Monster Arts. But for the price point that I got it at, it's okay. So, did this figure change my overall view of the GMK movie? Did I finally see the light and understand why so many people love this movie? Hell no. I'm still biased as fuck. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this really random video. As you can see from the beginning, this was originally supposed to be an April Fool's Day video, but time sure did get away from me, and I thought about dropping it entirely, but I had already put a decent amount of work into it, and considering this channel doesn't have a consistent upload schedule or content on it, I thought, hey, why don't I actually finish it and give some people something to actually watch? So anyone here who may have already known Jobby, I hope you got a kick out of that. Any Jobby fans who might have come over here randomly, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not my usual content, but maybe you'll find some other stuff on here that you like. It's mainly Kaiju, if you couldn't tell from my name. And Mr. The Hong, if you happen to be watching, I really enjoy your content, man. It was a lot of fun poking fun at you and making this video in your styles. So thank you for making such awesome content, Jobby. And to everyone, I hope you did like this video. It did take some time to make, and I hope it shows. And if you like this video, maybe check out some of my other stuff. You might think it's funny. Whether it's a good funny or a really sad, pathetic funny. And if you do like that stuff, maybe subscribe. Maybe click that, ring that little bell icon dumb thing. YouTube sure loves to make us say that. Maybe give this video a like, a comment. You can comment that it was cool. You can comment that I'm a sad person. It really doesn't matter, man. YouTube likes seeing those metrics, and I am already dead on the inside. Anyway, this has been Professor Kaiju. I'll see you at some point.